This is Dave with Ham Radio GMRS Test and Review, and my call sign is November 8 Delta Alpha Victor, and the motto for my channel is one test is worth 1,000 expert opinions. And as you can see here, I've built a vertical ground plane antenna out of pieces from my JPC-7, my JPC-12, and my JPC-350. So let's get to testing and see how it works. I'll show you how I put it all together. Be right back. All right, today I'm making another type of antenna for the 20-meter band. The 10-meter band is just trash right now, and so I'm going to operate on the 20-meter band. And I like to have resonant antennas, but I also like to make something new and different. So I don't own a vertical ground plane antenna, and I have enough parts and pieces out of my JPC-12, my JPC-7, and my JPC-350 in order to make a vertical ground plane antenna. So let us get to it. Right now, I've got this little adapter here. This fits down inside my tripod, which you see right back here, and it has the M10 threads on the end. And then I have my JPC-12 coax connection right here, and this will screw right down onto the adapter that I have. All right, so let's get to it. So now I've got the JPC-12 coax connector. And what I've done is I've taken these 3.2 meter telescopic whips. Now you only get 2 of them in the JPC-7, but I have 4 of them because I do have a tendency to break these things every so often. So these are going to be my ground plane, and I'm going to set them up on the ground plane. But before I do that, I'm going to take this 5.6 meter whip with the M10 connection on the end, and I'm going to extend this out, and I'm going to make the vertical with this. And this is going to be our 20 meter vertical antenna portion of the vertical ground plane. So here I am extending this whip. It's about 18 feet or so, a little bit more than that actually. And it's usually pretty close to being 20 meter resonant. If not, I will get a extension bar, put it in between. All right, so that's up 18 feet in the air. Get one of my ground planes here, my ground plane radials. All right. If you like my content, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to see more of my content, please click on the bell icon so you can get notifications of everything that I release. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much for your consideration. The last radial. All right, I am going to have to turn this a little bit, get it so it won't hit the roof. And when you see me come back, I'm going to have my Rig Expert Stick Pro, and we're going to try. The last time I made one of these, I made it for the 10 meter band, and it didn't do so hot. What I mean by that is I didn't get a great SWR like I was hoping, and I may not get that with this 20 meter either. I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to set it for 20 meters, and guess what? I got 1.13 at 14.43 meters. I'm sorry, 14.43 megahertz. Let me lower this a little bit. I think I'm going to need a stool. I shall return. And just so you can see, my SWR. All right, with my Stick Pro. Be right back. All right, I've got my step stool right here. Don't need to go up very high, but I'm going to drop this down a little bit and just see what it does. I might have to put an extension bar underneath it, but let's see what it does. It's 1.13 at 14.43, and that went to 1.19 at 14.49. So I think I need to extend the vertical just a little bit. I'll be right back and show you what I'm going to do. All right, I've got one of the extension bars out of my JPC-12, and I'm going to put it up underneath the vertical, and that'll make the vertical a little too long, and then I can tune it by shortening it, because right now shortening it doesn't do what I'm looking for it to do. So let's get it done. Okay. All right, got the bar screwed into the bottom of the antenna. Got it screwed in to my coax adapter. Now let's take a reading on our Rig Expert Stick Pro. See what we come up with. Oops. And we get 1.13 at 13.85. Wow. That might work pretty good, actually. And I'll tell you why. Because as we raise the antenna up, the frequency is going to go up. So let's see what happens when we do this. Oop, I did the wrong one. All right, there we go. Okay, so it's probably going in the right direction. I hope it is. Let me test this again. Oh, wow, something's wrong. My SWR jumped to 7, so something's not right here. Let me bring it back down and see what the issue is. All right. It's not what I expected to happen. Yep. Oh, you know what? All right, 20 meters. Okay. Came back down. Could it be a little bit of interference? Maybe. Let's see. Let's do this again. All right. 1.03 at 13.85. So let's bring it back up. See where that's going. And immediately it went to 2.6 at 13.85. All right, here's the antenna. All right, there we go in all its glory. Let's go check it out on the... Well, when that guy from Hawaii said the band was going to go away in a half an hour, here it is about 45 minutes later, and the band has gone away. Oh, wow. Oh, well, all right, so I can put another antenna up. I'll try playing around with something else. But without the band actually in play, we're kind of stuck here, I think, for the 20-meter band. So, all right, we got the information we needed. I did use the tuner on the radio and got it tuned down to 1-to-1. It was 2-to-1 when I came in. So anyway, that's a vertical ground plane antenna for you. It acts very differently, as you can see, from the abomination that I made with the dual dipole whip antenna. So, all right, let's get back to working on this, and I will say goodbye to you. This is Dave with Ham Radio GMRS Test and Review saying 73, and so long.